Hey, it's Mindy with Astrology by Love, here for your new moon in Capricorn horoscope. So this horoscope is for Gemini Sun, Gemini Rising, and we are going from December 30th, the new moon in Capricorn, to January 28th, the new moon in Aquarius. So let's go ahead, jump in, and get started. This new moon is in your 8th house of other people's money. This is secrets we keep. And there's going to be a new start there. So maybe your spouse gets a promotion, gets some kind of influx, deflux in their money. There's some kind of new start there. This would be an excellent time to start studying occult mysteries. But some sort of new start, you're going to be prompted to do that on December 30th. Then on December 31st, Mercury is trining Chiron. So Mercury is currently in your house, your 7th house. This is a house of other people, of partnerships, of relationships. Your mind has been on your spouse, and with this new start in their financial segment, this goes hand in hand. Chiron has been going through your house of friendships. So something about your spouse is helping you heal friendships. This is a beautiful energy that's playing well together. Also right now, though, in the background, we have Mars opposing Pluto. So Mars has been in your 3rd house. This is siblings. This is the community you choose. You've been demotivated to be around them. And Mars has been going retrograde. It's currently in Leo. And Mars is opposing Pluto in your 9th house. So the 9th house is the long game. This is the part of your life that you want to master, that you are drawn to. This is a spiritual house. It's also the house of PhDs. It's also the house of gurus, long distance travel, foreigners. And you've just recently had your focus shift a little bit to that house. Like, what happens when we die? What happens 3 countries over? You've really been focusing on this area of life. And something about being demotivated and really kind of irritated with your siblings is triggering your need to focus on this house some more. There's a power struggle between those 2 houses going on. This power struggle between Mars and Pluto is coming to a head on the 31st and on the 31st of December and the 1st of January. So be aware of that. All those energies are going to be going on. And then on January 3rd, Venus moves into Pisces. So Gemini, Pisces is your 10th house. So work is going to become a lot more enjoyable, which you need, because about 2 years ago, Saturn moved into your 10th house, and work has been a bit of a drudgery ever since. So Venus is coming in to lighten it up. It'll be more enjoyable, probably a little bit more playtime at work. Maybe some music will come in, young women. But Venus will be there through the end of the month in your house of career and how you're seen in the world. Then on January 4th, the Sun is sextiling Saturn. So this new start in your 8th house of your partner's money is causing some sort of blockages in your work life. You're having to maybe implement new rules, have some sort of tradition or formality around work because of your partner's finances. That energy is a very quick moving energy, though, and that is on January 4th. On January 6th, Mercury is squaring Neptune. So Mercury is currently in your house of your partner, your business partners, your marriage partners, and it is squaring Neptune in your house of career. So there's going to be some kind of disillusion, confusion. Your partner's not going to like the way you appear at work or something that's going on at work. Again, this is a quick energy. It's going on January 6th. And also on January 6th, Mars moves into the sign of Cancer. So Gemini, this is important for you because Mars is retrograde right now and it's moving into your house of finances. So there may be some past bills, there may be some debts popping up that you're going to have to pay. You're also going to want to impulsively spend. And so just take care of your finances right now. Mars is in Cancer, retrograde for the rest of the month. So this is something you're going to be struggling with for the rest of the month, Gemini. Then on January 8th, Mercury moves into Capricorn. So when this happens, your mind is on your partner's money once again. So this is bringing about that new start. You may be wanting to work. This could be working on partners' insurance policies. This could be real estate deals, any sort of behind the scenes secrets that you have with your partner. Your mind is going to be on those, and Mercury is there for the rest of the month as well. Also on January 8th, the sun is squaring Chiron. So the sun is in your house of secrets, and Chiron is in your house of friends. So something about your partner's finances may be triggering some healing with your friends. You may be calling, having conversations. You may just be remembering stuff and kind of get a little teary-eyed that day, Gemini, but just be prepared. So that happens on January 8th. And then we move along in the month. On January 13th, Mars is trining Neptune. So remember, Mars is in your house of finances. So when Mars is going retrograde in your house of finances, you're wanting to impulsively spend. And something about this spending connects with something that you're not seeing clearly at work. You may be thinking, oh, if I spend this money, I'll get ahead, I'll look better, this marketing will work out. But just be prepared. It's not as clear as it appears. So just be aware of that. Also on the 13th, the sun is trining Uranus. So Uranus has been in your 12th house of the subconscious. So you have maybe felt a little crazy, felt a little anxious these past several years, Gemini. It's not you, it's just Uranus in your 12th house. But something about your partner's finances is going to trigger some anxiety that day. So on January 13th, this is going to be a big sort of crazy money day for you. You're going to want to impulsively spend money in areas where you're not seeing straight, and your partner's money's going to make you a little stressed. So just be aware of those energies playing out that day. Then on January 14th, Venus is square Jupiter. So Venus is in your house of work. You've been enjoying work, and Jupiter is in your first house. So this is definitely a day to watch overdoing it. So you may say, hey, I can get all this accomplished. Hey, I can do this. Or, hey, I can lay out of work and not do this. But whatever it is, you're going to be overdoing it. So just be prepared whenever Jupiter is in a 90-degree angle with another planet, overdoing it in a negative sort of way. That energy's around. Then on January 15th, the sun is opposite Mars. So something about your partner's finances is frustrating your finances, and you've been impulsively spending, you've been trying not to spend, maybe you've been depressed about your money, but there's a money struggle between you and your partner on that day. You'll probably feel the energy on the 14th as well, but it comes exact on the 15th of January, Gemini. Then on the 18th, your mind is still on your partner's money, y'all's collaborations together, investments, things like that. And there is an opportunity for you to sign some sort of contract at work. So there's some kind of arrangement or agreement between your partner's money and your work. I don't know, maybe your partner buys you something that can help you at work, but there's some sort of positive arrangement there, an agreement. Maybe this is just an oral agreement of, hey, this is how things are going to be. But that energy is going to be there on January 18th. Then on January 20th, the sun moves into Aquarius. So this is your house of long-term goals. This is the house of mastery, of being a guru. And so your focus may be on traveling right now, going the long distance. This is also the house of spirituality. This is the house of what you are wanting to master, Gemini. And so your focus, the spotlight shifts to you, maybe in a church atmosphere or a spiritual group. But that energy shifts on January 20th for you. On January 21st, there is a new start in this house of mastery. So the sun comes in contact with Pluto, and it triggers this new start. And this is a little bit of what's going to be going on in your life, maybe behind the scenes, maybe prominent, depending on your chart, over the next 19 years. So Pluto has just moved into Aquarius, and this new start allows you to have more focus on maybe this is the hereafter, maybe this is plans to travel on a around the world cruise, something. But there is a new start for you in that area on that day. And then also on the 21st, Mercury is square Chiron. So, Gemini, Mercury in the house of your partner's finances is triggering some kind of wound or forced uncomfortable healing with your friends, your chosen friends group. And so that energy is also going on January 21st. Then on January 23rd, Mars is opposite Mercury. So once again, this is a bit of a power struggle between you and your partner's finances. So be aware of that. We've got a lot of energies going on the 23rd. Mars is also trine Uranus. So something about your spending is causing anxiety. It's causing you to be stressed. Just know whatever you've got to buy that day, you're going to feel stressed and anxious about it. Also, Mercury is trining Uranus. So this is something, once again, your partner's finances, your finances are having some kind of power struggle and causing stress and unexpected anxiety for you on that day, January 23rd. Then on January 25th, Venus is trine Mars. So this is beautiful energy. So Venus is in your house of work accomplishments. You've been enjoying work. Work's been going well. And something about your impulsive spending, even though you're trying not to do it, is causing enjoyment in work. And so that energy comes exact on January 25th. We'll still be feeling it on the 24th a little bit. On January 26th, we have a similar energy. So Mercury in your partner's finances is sextiling Neptune. So you're being maybe a little delusional about work, but you're still enjoying it. So you're taking a sort of spiritual, it is what it is sort of approach, and things are chill and cool and enjoyable at work for you on the 26th of January. Then on January 28th, we have a new moon in the sign of Aquarius. Once again, this is your house of long distance travel, mastery, the things you want to accomplish and be the best of in this life. And that new moon, new start, is at 9 degrees of Aquarius, and we will talk about that more in the next horoscope, Gemini. So thank you for hanging out with me today. Please like and subscribe. It helps the algorithm. And I will see y'all at the next horoscope.